Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 52, Day 4. It is a brown day, and we were able to finish Bounty Hunter earlier, so we're done with that. Surprisingly, we're actually really high on the leaderboard too. I was just looking at it right before the stream, and I guess because there's so many more things that require gems, a lot less people have been doing Bounty Hunter, because we're somehow 37th, basically just doing the bare minimum of getting all the rewards. So, well, at least we got a guarantee orb, if nothing else at this point. I was kind of concerned if we would get it or not, but no, we're probably getting it. Could probably even very easily get top 22, but probably not going to bother with that. Anyways, let's go and not do that. Let's go and do Guild Wars now. It is a brown day, as I mentioned. We're going to be going, I think, back to the Ubastet team, which is what the title says. Gorgolfa, Corvash, Diviner, Ubastet. He was, of course, nerfed, but that is still strong enough to win, so it won't really matter much. And let's get into it. Hello everyone, hello Zeddicus, hello William, hello Pedro, hello Mr. Jesse. Hope all of you have been having a good day so far. It's finally the weekends. Move that over. Also, just as a quick reminder again, I mentioned the previous stream, but just for any of you just catching this one and not the other. But I will not be streaming tomorrow morning. I guess it's not as applicable to people watching right now, since you guys might not be on around that time normally. But yeah, we will not be doing the normal morning stream tomorrow, just as a heads up. We'll go and get a Gorgolfa down. Go get that so we get that thing cleansed. A bunch of mana for points. Hopefully get a nice Diviner in here so we start getting everything rolling before he destroys us. Would be great. I do need to get a Corvash there to bring it into kill range, though. I don't think we can actually get that at the moment, which is bad unless we get a magic buff here. Okay, that's not a magic buff. I need you to reach full mana. We could just wait a turn. That might just have to be what we do because there's no way we're going to get that up in time. Or actually, yeah, we'll do that, because no point taking a brown. He's enchanted, so we'll have full mana regardless. No! He got that free damage in there. Well, it's actually looking pretty bad already, but we'll get the Ubastet on that now that he's finally damaged enough. Go from there, get our hit in. At least we don't really need to worry about skulls. Biggest two threats have been destroyed, and now we can simply Corvash both of them, which is the whole point of using that combo, is that once we actually get them killed, we could just go straight into disabling both of them with Corvash. But he's almost in kill range. I guess we'll try for... No, we don't have a drop. So let's go get a Corvash on there just for some damage. That should be enough, especially if he gets hit by a skull, which he doesn't. And this is Guild Wars, though, so I will calculate out to see if this actually is enough. Where is calculator? I did not bring it up. Let's go bring that up. It's divided by 6 and however many we have here. So 38 plus 40 plus 37 plus 56... plus 39 plus 45 divided by 6 because you got nerfed, and whatever his base value is, which is way more than enough. Wow, okay. I thought he wouldn't actually kill, and he's like has almost double their durability. And there we go. Let's keep moving forward. That was a pretty bad way to start, though. Doesn't normally go that bad. You normally get that one nice little skull poke or two, then just throw Ubastet into it, then just Corvash, then another Ubastet, and that's normally how the team goes. Not always, though. We'll do a Mercy, it'll miss, give us all the mana we need. Do we take even more yellow? I think we do, just to make sure he gets a little bit closer to max, so we can throw it down pretty soon, hopefully. We could go stun those two. They're the only two that aren't stunned, oddly enough. We'll move that over, maybe go for a brown or something, and then just go into... Problem is, that's not enough mana for anything. Yellow Surge would be, though, but we aren't in kill range unless we Corvash, but I guess we'll Corvash. And even that might not be kill range now that I think about it. Maybe we'll throw a Gorgolfa into that. Do we calculate again? I'm almost guaranteed that's not enough damage. How much do you currently have? 32. That is almost guaranteed not enough. But just in case, let's go calculate it real quick. 33, 38. Because if it is, that would be a lot of value would be missing if we don't go for it. 35, 52, 37, 40, 38. I wish they did this automatically. So 312. Divide that by 6. 52. Yeah, it's not enough. 52 plus 32 is not going to be it. And that brings us to 84. So I'd need one more hit on him. Come on, one more hit. There we go. That's the one hit we needed. That was convenient. I'll throw that down. Now it's definitely enough. And then we just repeat the cycle again. And hopefully get Corvash in there. Kill Mercy, which pretty much just helps us because now we have more alignment for Diviner. By more alignment, I mean we actually don't really have any good alignment. I guess we'll do it on brown. That's fine. We'll get all of our mana for that. Actually, I probably should have done it on red. Because I kind of needed him to get full mana as well. Because we definitely do not have enough to go kill them right now. Unless we like double Ubastet or something. Which I'm actually somewhat tempted to do, but no. Let's take a skull, Gorgolfa into skull, and that should be kill range. Enough turns have gone by that will be enough. Oh, we can just Corvash. There we go. So Corvash, no mana for you. Ubastet, I don't even need to calculate it because we already know it's enough, and dead. And we got a epic treat stone off of that arcane, whatever they're called. There we go. Not like we need them anymore, but still nice seeing them. Never know when they might expand them. Probably never, but I still like collecting them. Also, hello, Pedro, Mr. Jesse, Kimberly, Sivlern, Marcelo, Frag Hunter, Deathshade, and Nelson, and everyone else. Welcome. If anyone has any questions or anything, let me know. After this, we'll probably be going to Delves. I think we're going to be continuing on the previous path of yesterday on Delves, which is try to max out the most recent faction, the Crypt, whatever it's called, the something Crypt. Crypt Keepers? I actually completely forget what the faction's called now. That's weird. But yeah, we'll be delving deeper into Crypt. I believe we're at 390 or 400 right now. So in a few days, I believe by Tuesday, we should be 500. And then from there, we'll probably attempt a few pure faction 500 battles. Or maybe I'll wait on that. The only issue with that is I need at least 2 to 3 copies of the legend. Ideally 4 copies of the legend from that faction. And currently I only have 1. So we need a lot of shards before we can do that. Maybe after Tuesday we might, because we'll get a lot of shards from the event. So that will be helpful. Okay, this better not infinitely loop us. It is Goblin team, so it probably will. There's nothing we could have done against this, though. Nope. Oh, I hate goblins. Well, we're not dead yet. We pretty much are, but not yet. Especially with all that HP it gained. I don't even have the damage to go kill it. I guess we'll get some Corvash in there just so we can disable his mana. I'll throw a nice Diviner in there right here as well. He's in first slot there, or in the first 2, so we can just Corvash that, so that works out nicely. I believe that's Ubastet range, so hard to tell, though, because we're missing an entire troop now. But I guess we'll go and... I guess we do it on brown. I can also just manually take red in a way that doesn't give him anything. And, of course, it doesn't surge. That's not good. And we don't even have alignment now. So we're going to have to waste our entire turn to do something. So let's take that red again, which should have been the previous turn. I'll just assume that's enough damage because we have to cast it regardless of if it was or wasn't. And luckily it was, so we get the double kill. And we should be safe now because for whatever reason he put his damage source a little bit further up. So we were really easily able to kill it. Just as easily as he's able to kill us. That's not good. 1 Ubastet's not enough to kill. Our only plan at this point is Corvash quick enough that it can't cast ever again. Which I think we will be able to get away with because we have him right there. Oh, so close. Okay, almost. But this is going to be a horrible, horrible scored battle. But doesn't look like we're going to lose unless something really, really bad happens in the next few turns. I can either go and get Ubastet up at this point or go for... I think I do go for Ubastet or go for Corvash. The reason for Ubastet is mainly because by the time we have full mana, we're going to have enough damage to one-shot both of them. Unless he kills us right now. I'm going to leave those skulls there and just take the yellow. Actually, I could take a skull myself if I want to. That is tempting. But if I leave the skull there, it's not going to be able to kill, and it will probably get distracted by it, so we'll do that. No, it didn't surge! We didn't get our free skull. As long as he doesn't kill last slot, we're fine. Well, it's still alive, technically. 1 drip left. I guess we'll make that work. And is that even enough damage? Probably not. There's only 3 troops, so we don't really have another option. So go! And it is. Barely. Ever so barely. Might need a retired Ubastet, apparently. Or at least for this team. This thing was so good back before Ubastet was nerfed. And we still used it when he was nerfed, and it was working quite a bit better last time. Guess it just doesn't want to work today. But we'll go and... take a green here, because I think we'll get better value just out of divining that. Ideally, that gave us alignment, and it did. Do it on brown, and that's pretty much instant win from there. We do have to worry about that barrier, but Gorgolfa will clear that up. And then we just need, like, a Corvash or something. And that should be kill range, plus we get both of those 2 mana down. That does not look like it's enough damage. So much so that unless we got a magic buff, which we didn't, I'm not even going to bother. We're going to try getting another magic buff, or the first magic buff. Didn't get it. Just throw a Corvash, I mean a Gorgolfa. Get back to full Gorgolfa. And I guess we throw it again. Unless we just want to throw it and not kill something. I'm pretty sure that's still not enough damage. If we could hit a skull randomly or something, that'd be great. Let's see. Corvash. We don't even have yet full mana right now, so we can't even go with that option. I guess we double check it, but I'm pretty sure that's not enough. We did get some more magic since then, though, but 38 plus 40 plus 37 plus 52 plus 54 plus 44, 45, and 41. Divide that by 6. Add whatever our base value is, and then figure out whatever his durability is. And it does not seem like it's enough. No, it's 90.5, which means 90, which means not enough. So, Gorgolfa it is into an extra turn, into Corvash, or not. Okay, but at least we're in kill range now. He does all that mess. Take that over. No extra turns left. Make sure there's none. He has way too much damage now. Actually, so much so, I might just kill him normally. No, we won't. We'll just double Ubastet. Keep it with the theme. Go for the blue. Go and just explode everything. Corvash in a moment. And that should almost be enough damage. We'll need probably one skull hit after as well. And then that'll be enough. So let's take the red over. Tried for the brown cascade. Didn't get it. Throw the Corvash. Make sure he doesn't drain us. And that is definitely not enough damage. I'm not even going to try casting it. This skull will give it red, but it doesn't use red. And that should be about enough. That's what, 86? He's missing the 2 troops. I'm just going to do it. Ah, it's not enough. And he got famine because of it. Luckily, this one has immune to it. It's actually one of the reasons why I used Diviner today, on this day. No way I can feed it mana, though, so we'll just have to feed it more damage. Good thing he did not get a kill there. I will kill it and then take another skull and then kill it. And that is that. Dead. And one more battle. Or really, that was the 4th one. Should have been. It was a pretty easy last battle if that was. And there we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, wow, that's even easier. A Willow, Sunbird. Oh, no, he's using a Beast team. I thought that was just like random troops for a second, but that actually is Pure Beast. Really weird version of Pure Beast. I don't think I've ever seen someone bother using that exact composition. Could still lose to it, though. You never know. Oh, I could take a free green. Let's see. I need brown or yellow, so we'll take yellow. This time we'll get the free green that we should have taken earlier. Sunbird does its thing. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, Sunbird actually counts for more points for us. I know that it counts for points against you when you use it, so I assume it also counts for points for you when the enemy does it. So the fact that he's using Sunbird could actually be very beneficial to our score. Okay, we'll go, and he only got to cast once, though, unfortunately. But we'll get another explosion down. Get a, Okay, one last time. Let's calculate this out again. They really need to add an automatic way to do this. 38 plus, and you have to do it every single time. You can't just assume your stats because he keeps increasing attack every turn. So every single turn that goes by keeps going higher. And you can only ever assume your own team, even if he was static, because the enemy team is always having different stats. But there we go. Add all those up, divide it by 6. Add whatever his base value is, 34. And the number is 93, and that is indeed enough, so we'll go for it. And there we go. And then we'll go Diviner, hopefully into an extra turn, which doesn't appear to be anywhere other than red. I guess it's okay to get rid of red. I always feel a need not to get rid of red, but it's perfectly fine to do so with this team. Get a Gorgolfa. And then this Corvash into, ideally, Ubastet. I don't think it's enough damage yet, though. Oh, no, it is, because the other one's so low. Oh, no, it isn't! Wait. Was I looking at... What was I looking at? Oh, I guess I underestimated how high that HP was reading. I don't know why I thought that was way lower of a number than I thought it was. I thought it was at like 60 or something. Okay, maybe I was just looking at his HP, assuming his armor was already torn. I'm so used to using Megavore that it's like, okay, yeah, their armor's already destroyed. Nope. Actually, I don't think I've even used Megavore. Now that I think about it, I should probably go do Megavore one of the times this week. Because I still haven't used it yet for any Guild War Day. So I don't know where I'll really put it. Red Day's already fine. Brown Day... Oh, we could have used it today. Brown Day actually would have been fine. Though there's 2 things I don't think counts as damage for him, unfortunately. I don't think his... Wow, that's 1 damage short. That's unfortunate. You know what? We'll do that. I don't think Megavore's armor tier almost guaranteed does not count for points. And I'm pretty sure that his instant kill doesn't count for points either, as far as actually doing damage. And 9,206, not really that good, but one thing that is nice about that is we're still 5-0 all week. So at least we have that for once. And we're actually almost going to lose our bracket. We probably won't. The only reason why we're so low at the moment is our Paragon actually hasn't done their battles yet. And we have a few people that also haven't. So that'll shoot up the second they do. But anyways, that's that. Let's go do delves. Main delve I need to go do is the Crypt Keepers. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Crypt Keepers. We're getting there. We're 1,760. We almost have our first ever faction pet, actually. We're 3 tiers away. Next we get mythic ingots, then a lot of mythic ingots, then we finally get the pet, which would be cool. I don't have any of them yet. Not like they really matter much, but the second we get them, we'll be getting a lot of extra gems and orbs, since that will just go instantly into our pile there. But yeah, let's go into the first delve. They're starting to get slightly hard as far as stats. We're at 400 now. But we're just going to be rushing right down the line. I'm not going to bother doing the entire thing. We also ended up going with Lady Marana in first slot. Not because she's good, but just because we need her 65% score reduction, and there doesn't seem to be much else to put there that would work. So we're just going with that, and it's been working good. I was thinking Stonehammer, and someone mentioned it too, but my biggest concern with that is it's blocking brown, and it's really important that we get as much brown as possible on that. And he already froze us. That is bad. We'll go take that. Go get an eye down. This thing can just destroy us every single hit it does. I believe on the final battle, it's actually one-shot everything we do. So gotta watch out for that. We'll go get a Weaver down. Get our kill. Now he does 0 damage or 1 damage off of that. That's fine. And he'll hit 2 if they have a status effect on them. We have an instant kill here that we could go for. Or at least an attempt of one. I don't think we're gonna bother with it though. I'd rather just keep getting eye up and spam it out that way. So we'll get eye, give him some greens he doesn't even use. Throw the eye down and go from there. If he'll let me. He already got... What? We just started the battle. Well, at least we still have hero and the whole entirety of the important part of our team. Oh, web spinner. Replace the other role. There we go. One nice thing about web spinner too is that one also doesn't block us. But that didn't take long. I really need to stop underestimating their skull damage. Everything 2-shots us, and some things 1-shot us with skulls. So we got to be very, very careful. What's a good team for Green Day? Generally anything that has Dark Maiden or Web Spinner Infinite Loop tends to be decent. Only real big issue with Green Day is it's very, very bad. Almost any team you ever use that's pure green is very bad against Freeze. And there isn't much of a way to work around that. But yeah, generally you just do Green Loop is the easiest way to win Green Day every single battle. Okay, we'll take a brown over. And if you do go up against Freeze, just bring a cleanse. There's plenty of green cleanses. Apothecary or Mercy or something like that would normally work out best. Okay, we'll take a Cascade here if we can. Take a brown. Take another brown if we can somewhere. Not yet. It keeps exploding the areas I need. Please get full mana already. You don't have anything that's useful, so let's take a brown. First slot will die, but that doesn't matter because we're almost guaranteed to get a resummon. And please don't drain this one. Good, he just takes a skull with like 0 damage. And we get our web spinner back. Perfect. And we actually turned it. Even more perfect. I guess we'll do this and hopefully land a brown randomly. That is not what happened, but we'll try it again. There we go. And we just instant kill it. That's one nice thing about web spinner too. Really easy to get those Megavore instant kills since it keeps looping. And it loops into itself, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's try this now. Let's not die instantly. Gonna make sure we need to have a web for every single one of his casts or else he one-shots us. We almost need a web for that guy too or else he one-shots us. This is pretty non-threatening and this is pretty non-threatening for the most part. It's mainly those first two. Though the unfortunate side of that is this team is not good at taking out either the first 2 troops. Oh, unless it does that. It's, I guess kind of what I want. He's the one that has the highest chance of really killing us since he can one-shot everything other than the barrier. But we can't Weaver it or anything. So we still need to go get all of our mana back up again and then try getting one of them that isn't that one. Web Spinner would be pointless to cast. It converts green to purple, so we have no green to utilize. We'll stick to Skull, even though that's basically pointless. Just need to clear out some of the board, mainly. And all of this looks horrible. I need to try getting a brown. We had a brown storm earlier, but his other cast ended up removing it. Okay, I guess we just take a purple then. Get the full mana. I'm not going to throw a web spinner, since this will be blocking on the green anyways. Take the red, grab that, no free kill. This isn't in range unless we get a free kill or get another kill. I guess we just web spinner and hope we clear the board. Nope. Exact opposite. Absolutely nothing. But at least it's going to die to poison now. We just take that. That'll die. We eye one of the 3 guaranteed now. We'll take that in case we get an extra kill. No, we did not. That hit second slot. I guess that's okay. Or third at this point. He got a kill, but we could resummon. He did not get the instant kill, so that's nice. And we almost got another eye, and then at that point, we'll just give it a skull distract. If it kills, doesn't matter. We already lost a troop, so it doesn't matter if we keep losing them as long as we win. Since we already lost one. And there we go. Now we just need to eye it again, and that'll be it. Ah, we're diseased, though. The only thing on our entire team diseased, and it's the one I need to actually get mana on. Fail. That's not good. Well, I guess we kill it manually then, somewhat. So we'll do that. That'll die instantly. I still need to find those browns because it would be the easiest way to win, but it does not appear to be anywhere. We'll stick a blue for now. Let it do that. Take that skull because we get brown out of it. And dead. There we go. And then we just throw the weaver at it. And I would kill it out. And we get the web spinner again. Not like it matters. And level 6 chest. Better than nothing. Still get some decent loot from it, nonetheless. And yep, 6 mythic ingots, 6 legendary ingots, 56 shards. And 20 more renown because we did die on one, but oh well. Let's keep going. Hopefully on this final one we'll end up being able to do it deathless. I guess most people will regret using eye while it's broken. I think they might just leave it like that. And even if you don't have eye, Mountain Crusher is about the same thing as using eye. It's safer and will give you an even higher win rate. The only issue is it's a lot slower. But doing this exact team with what's it called? With Mountain Crusher instead of eye, it's still just as strong. It's just strong in a different way. Main reason I use eye is it's a lot quicker. But it's not as safe is the biggest issue with it. Okay, we'll let it do whatever there. That's fine. Not like we could have stopped it. Go through another eye down. Luckily it hits exactly what we needed to. Go through the explosion there. If it'll let me. And then we just have to deal with those two. I think we'll go for an instant kill chance. Why not? Go. Hey, we actually got it. I don't know what the percent chance was. Oh, it was really high, actually. We had like a 40 or so % chance to instant kill. Somewhere around there, give or take a few percents. Okay, we'll take the brown, eye it, and that's dead off of anything we do. But yeah, that's going to be the strategy once we reach the end of the delves at 500. The pure faction team is going to be 4 times Lady Mirana, because that's the only way we're going to have any chance of winning, is to use 4 times of her. But I don't think we'll have enough copies to do that until Tuesday. And the only reason we'll have it on Tuesday is because we'll get a lot of shards on Tuesday from doing the event. There we go, we'll take the brown over, take the other brown over, throw an eye down. It does not hit on what I really wanted it to, but at least that means our first slot probably won't die. Oh, it did it the exact same order as the first battle. That's weird. It did the first and then third. And it dies off the burn. That's good. Can we get an instant kill too, just like we did in the first battle? Ah, nope. Not everything's the same, apparently. Okay, I gotta watch out. Rockworm can actually destroy us if I'm not careful. At least he's gonna give us brown so we can get going from there. Oh, nope, we'll just take that. Hopefully this will eye the Rockworm because it's gonna be more dangerous than the other guy. And nope. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Rockworm would actually been more dangerous because, the other one would have been. Because I don't... Oh, no, it got a kill. Aw. But that would mainly be because of the, browns would actually help us because we keep getting barrier. What do you think about a brown Guild War team for a lower account Mountain Crusher? Generally, if you're going low level brown team, I would say Cockatrice is a pretty big requirement for your team. Oh, you know what? I should have gone and done a week 1 trophy battle or a level 1 battle, and then we could have gotten a summon in first slot. Now we have to actually fight at the beginning of this battle without a summon, or without a first slot, I mean. We'll get one as soon as we get a kill, but the problem is, what if we don't get a kill and our hero dies? Never mind, I lied. That didn't take long. Instantly just get a kill and get the web spinner in there, who's basically just acting as a meat shield at this point. Oops, I moved that in a way that I can't take that now. Fail. I was going to do that so I could take a brown. Oh, wait, never mind. We can still take a brown. That's good. Don't have barrier now. That's bad. Please don't get a skull. Okay, good. Throw that down. And we should be fine. Also make sure it doesn't have any magic. We also get our summon, so we're even more protected. I'll take those browns and keep any Mega War for whatever reason. Highly doubt it, but more turns are more turns. We might randomly get an instant kill. You never know. And yeah, I guess we finally go for it. Throw it out in the eye. We get a Megavore at it. He can keep killing that all he wants. It doesn't matter. Throw the eye down. And dead off anything we do. And we get the web spinner back. Just in case that wasn't enough. And level 6 chests. Very nice. Claim rewards. And 12 legendary ingots this time around. And one more time. And this will bring us so we could do 430 next time. So if we don't lose any, what would that bring us at? Tomorrow will be... let's see, we just set at 420. So that would be 450. Then 480 on Monday. And yeah, then 510 on the other day. Assuming we don't actually lose any. So yeah, by Tuesday we should hopefully be able to reach max on this faction. If we don't lose a single one, we could potentially reach max if we can actually get it the very first time with the pure faction. Highly doubt that's going to happen though. Pretty unlikely that will happen the very first time. It also assumes we get enough copy of it on Tuesday to actually be able to use it. We might possibly only get like 1 copy, 0 copies, or some kind of low amount. Yeah, we'll throw an eye down. Hopefully get something useful. Oh wait, why did I do that? I should just Weavered. Because that would happen if I didn't. Fail. Well, we already lost our first slot. That didn't take long. For the 500 battle, in order to not lose our first slot, we're just going to have to use our eye in first and just hope, just play it very safe. Very slow and very safe. Because that's going to be the only way we're going to survive these. Even with 65% reduction, they still two-shot it, basically. And just use double Megavore and kill them quick enough out of pure luck. And there we go. We got our web spinner back, so at least we got another tank in case we need it, which we're probably going to need. On to the next one. I'm actually really glad that they made it web spinner now instead of that other spider. The other spider was so useless. Where does Marana come from? She comes from using those shards, those purple shards on this faction, on the Crypt Keeper, or on the Crypt, whatever it's called. But yeah, on the Crypt faction, using your shards on there, the purple ones, under the portal, will end up giving you a chance at the legendary. It's a pretty low chance, but a chance nonetheless. Alright, we need brown. We don't have brown. I almost feel like just killing that out, but I think I want to do that with Weaver. If nothing else, there's our browns we needed. The rockworms and creates even more brown. And down goes rockworm, both the 2 worms that were neutralized. Also, didn't we just get this exact battle the previous delves? But we'll go web that. Get our summon in first slot so we have a tank. So our hero doesn't die, just in case. I wish we had Weaver right now. Let's do that. And perfect, right on first slot. So now we can just Weaver to eye to Weaver. Oh, I was hoping that would die to that. Apparently not, because we'll throw a web spinner. And then we just eye into anything, and that will kill. And dead off a web spinner. There we go. And we got the web spinner into final battle this time. So we get to initially have a free hit or 2. Actually, probably only 1. Highly doubt it's going to last much longer than that. It's also slightly annoying because this final battle, the first battle and the final battle have immune to poison, so we can't get really high skull damage off our Weaver. So it's basically just a meat shield in this faction, which is still perfectly fine. That's the main role I needed to do anyways, is just protect us from not dying. Like that. Good job. Oh good, we hit the exact one we needed to. Now I just need these 2 to die. So throw that. Actually, now I really only need first slot to die. If we constantly keep him webbed, he's a non-threat. He does nothing if he's webbed. Problem is just keeping him webbed. Anyway, throw the eye down. Really anything that this eye hits will be perfectly fine. Oh, I should have taken the yellow first. This doesn't matter though. Please get an instant kill already. Oh, I should have taken the purple up there. That one actually did matter. We could have got a free turn in there. Most likely, as long as it didn't destroy the wrong one. But yeah, we're safe now. There's no way we could possibly lose unless he gets unsilenced at the exact perfect time. So all we really have to do is just wait for our mana now. So I'll throw this down in case we need it for whatever reason. Actually, probably should throw that first slot. Or not, never mind. We can keep ourselves protected. So right here, we're just going to use a web because he can't do anything to us if he's webbed. Or at least nothing substantial. So we'll do that. You know what? I should have threw eye first. Oh well, he's dead. And all we have to do now is get an instant kill or a eye on him again. Either or. Move that over. I'll take skull. That died, but we already died, so that doesn't matter. And anything will kill it now. And that is indeed anything, and we finish with a full team. Though that has no effect on our points, finishing with a full team. There we go, 20 more renown, as well as whatever we get in this chest. Hopefully some mythic ingots. Nope, at least we got a decent amount of shards and a few other scraps. And there we go. And that leaves us at 420 onto 430 next time. Well, let's see what we get as far as these. Useless. Kind of useless. Kind of useless. Useless. Very useless. And very useless. And I guess that's okay. But nope, nothing that I wanted. I'm mainly looking for the legendary, or more copies of the legendary. We might not even have enough legends to do it on Tuesday. That'd be a fail. Oh, let's see if we have one more. Maybe it'll be the legend. Oh yeah, we got 4 mythic ingots too. Very nice. The next one will actually get 15 mythic ingots. A very, very large mythic ingot drop, that's for sure. Okay, let's go. We'll do one last portal. And nope, a useless ring. How many rings do we even have? How much treasures do we even have? We have 29 useless bags. We have 30 useless rings. We have 13 chalices, 10 crowns, 1 lamp, and somehow we have more mythic treasure than legendary treasure, which is kind of odd, but that is currently how it's at. Look at how much gold that is required to just upgrade that sum. 103,000 gold to gain 1 level on this faction using this specific treasure. Of course, we could also do something like this, and it costs us the same amount, but we gain 16 levels. What a difference. But yeah, there really is no point in using bigger treasure on I said that incorrectly. You should only use like these smaller treasures, these first 2, possibly even these first 3 eventually if we ever start getting a extreme surplus of them. But you should only use the first 2 or first 3 on new kingdoms or new factions, up to like level 70, or at least until you get like max quality. And then you use the rest of them for post 100, or just to get them all the way to 100. Like if you were at 80, once you got quality up, and then go into that. But yeah, these cost way too much to put in when you're at a higher level. It's just a gigantic gold sink that you would never want to do. That's kind of like the whole point of them. Anyways, that's delves. We already did dungeons earlier. And I guess we'll do our dailies, because I haven't been doing these lately. And we actually have 2 really good ones right now. I started doing one of them, then kind of stopped. But doing a pure purple team, and for doing a pure broken spire, oddly enough, we get 3 gem keys, which is basically 27 gems. I have no clue why that one is so much value, but let's go do that one, because that's just insanely good value. What do we overwrite? I guess we'll do the little dot team, or was this one the one we're saving the team for? I guess we'll do it over Archer. This is a really fun, what's it called, team. Let's see. I guess we'll go it over Necromancer. We don't really need that. Let's rename it to Daily Tasks. So I feel like I don't even have a designated slot. I just use it for so many different places. So let's go name it a specific slot so we can start using it. What do we need here? We need Broken Spire. So Firebomb. Oh, we can actually get away with Firebomb spam. That's funny. Firebomb. And Furnace, because burn, because why not? And what's another Broken Spire troop? I should have just clicked Broken Spire. That would have been a lot easier. Broken Spire. And does anyone have a link here that would be useful for anything? Yes, you have red link. That is fine. And in first slot, we will go put in Sunbird. How about Sunbird? I think that can one-shot these battles. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Clear Filter Sunbird and put that in there. And there we go. Put that there, put that there, put that there. And banner's already correct. So let's go and just do like first challenge. Oops, I need to go back to Kristara. Go back to... I'll just do the middle challenge here. I guess it'll work the quickest. And just keep spamming the click button. Not that team. We need the one with Broken Spire. That is not Broken Spire. That one is. And there we go. Are there ever any plans on making a way to obtain old weapons? They probably will in the future. At the moment, they don't, obviously. They have mentioned it, but they never really mentioned any kind of method that they will use for it, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully they will very in the near future, but who knows when they'll get around to it. And all we have to do now is just keep clicking the same location. We'll get right back into battle. Throw the Firebomb down. Yep, come on, Firebomb. Get a Sunbird in there. We'll move that one, I guess. Take the red. Get the Sunbird. And dead. Yeah, I think for doing pure faction, I would want to have 4. So we're not going to send it, but we are going to get to 4 copies just so we have them for it. And at that point, we might as well just go all the way to 6 because we could just get the Kingdom upgrade, which will be nice. We get 1 whole extra armor for it. And while 1 armor isn't really that big a deal, it still makes a difference. Did Dragon's Eye get fixed? No, Dragon's Eye hasn't been fixed. That's how it's always behaved, though, for the most part. They just never bother changing it. 100 souls. Really? Only 100 souls? Does Weaver end up in Soulforge? Yes, Weaver is in Soulforge. Well, not literally right now, but it does come into the Soulforge cycle. Yeah, Mirana is not that good. You wouldn't really use her for much. The reason I need a lot of copies of her is because she's the only thing that can win the faction team. Out of all 4 of the faction troops from that faction, she has the highest chance of winning against 500 difficulty. Actually, so much so that it's the easiest faction in the game to win with the pure faction team. Simply because using 4 of her does count, and she has instant kill, which would allow you out of pure luck to eventually win, regardless of what your stats are. Because they don't have anything really quick to kill on Final Battle. The entirety of Final Battle is one-shot troops. So as long as you can one-shot quicker than their one-shots, you'll win. Okay, throw the Firebomb down. Get the full mana, throw down the thing. Should only need 0 more, apparently. And there we go, we got a 3 gem keys. And now we need to do the same thing, except we need to go build a purple team. So let's go do a purple team. Oh! I could have done both simultaneously. No! I'm pretty sure Broken Spire had another... I didn't even think of that. Pretty sure, yep, Broken Spire had so many more purples we could have used. Fail! Okay, well, let's go and do... That's a fail. Whoops! Could have pretty much already had this other one done. I forgot about that. I'm so used to them not having overlap that I forgot that they can have overlap. Well, let's go in 9 more times. Alright, move that over. Take a red. Get a Sunbird down. And this will be for 6 gems this time. Yeah, I normally don't do dailies. I just decided to today because why not? They were actually pretty decent rewards for today. But most of the time I don't actually do the dailies because I don't really need... For how much time it takes to do some of them, especially if they don't have any synergy together, it's sometimes not even worth the rewards. And I'll sometimes spend like multiple days just repicking them until we finally have a good day to do them. Like today we got 3 gem keys, we got some gems, we got I think like 11 gems and some other drop that was really easy. Okay, we'll go and just move that down for now. Take like a purple or something, anything to get full mana. Kill it out. Go from there. Alright, we'll take those free reds. Firebomb hopefully into full mana. And yeah, close enough. Throw that over. Sunbird it. And should only need a few more now. Just keep spamming. And we almost don't have level 1337 anymore. Probably by tomorrow we'll no longer have that level. That troop is actually so bad though. The Dracos 1337. There's no purpose you would ever really use it for. Doesn't work in all mech, doesn't work in all dragon. Doesn't work as a good instant killer because there's so many better options. And you don't use it for silence because it's too expensive. You don't use it for mana drain because it's too expensive. It's just a really clunky troop. Did we just release Triple Skull? I'll take it. It's not exactly how I was planning on winning that one, but if it's gonna happen, that's fine. Free purples, grab that. Sunbird to full mana, please. Good. And then we just throw down a Sunbird on it. And apparently we still need more battles. Okay, so what do we need here? Throw a Firebomb. Get that. Let it do whatever. Throw the Skull. Get our reds. Sunbird dead. Where's the 6 gems? Did I do something wrong? Nope. It's the next battle. I almost clicked the repeat button. That would have been a fail. Because it doesn't save your progress thingy. And all we have to do is just win one time with it now in any battle. Throw down the Firebomb. Oh, no, but we don't even need to. That's already a match. Dead. That was quick. And we get 6 gems for that. And there we go. Okay. So all the dailies are currently done, or at least the ones we have right there. What was our other task? Oh yeah, all we had to do was explore in a kingdom for like a few times. That was super easy to do. Hey, 2 Broken Spire related ones. But, yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's that. Did those. Did dungeons. So I believe that's every single daily. We need like a whole daily checklist. Gosh. There's like so many things that you need to do. But all of them are done. So let's go and just mess around in PvP, I guess. Maybe go for some gold farming. Because we are getting a little low on gold. What kind of? I would kind of consider 15 million to be low these days. Because of factions. If we want to do post 100 faction leveling, it's going to cost so much gold. And I think we need to for some of them. In order to actually be able to complete it at 500. I don't know. We'll try attempting it without it. But the stat difference is just going to be way too hard on some of them to ever get it done. Even with like 100 attempts. Okay, what am I doing? All I have to do is just waste my turns. And just let him firebomb. Oh, I forgot to put it to Warlord 4. We get a lot more resources if we do. Oh, is the middle Divinian Fields really quick? I've mainly only been doing Mist of Scales because I needed more of that trait stone. Which is why I was doing it there. Oops, I forgot to switch the difficulty. There we go. That's the page you do it on. And there we go. Also, if you haven't been doing this yet, use the Mantis Shrimp this week in a team like this. And you get a free 5 glory per battle. Also, did we have you set to +1 glory? No, we did not. I need to go do that. Oh, yes, we do. Never mind. Yes, we do. Oh, that's why we didn't have a Brown Storm. Oh! We did all of Delves without a Brown Storm. That's a fail. I completely forgot to switch out of +1 glory because we were using it earlier, and of course I use it when I'm not playing normally to farm, like exactly like this. But I completely forgot about that. We did all of Delves. What on earth is that name? I cannot read that. My vision is not that good, even with glasses. Actually, with my glasses, I actually can't read like a single thing on this page, except player versus player. I can read that. That's actually the only thing I can actually read without it. But, yeah, even with my glasses, I can't read that text. What on earth is that? We'll go try checking it on his page once we beat him. Because then we'll be able to see it in slightly bigger text. And then we can read his name. They really should have put a character limit on it. I'm pretty sure there is a character limit. It's just so absurdly long that it's technically no character limit. I'll move that over. Take the skull. Go to firebombs. But I guess if they're going to charge gems for you to be able to change your name, it's nice that you can make it as long as you really want. And there we go. Though the first one is free. The first name change. Oops, I could have seen it there, but let's go to this page. Where was I checking? Battle log. And that's not it. No! Wait. Oh, I forgot. You can't check it in. Okay, well, there's a way to work around this. Why did I think I could check it there? Wait, can't you? I always thought this shows people that you... Oh, it's casual PvP, so it doesn't show. I forgot. My bad. Let's see if I can see what it says on this page. Okay, I have it right there. It says Foxy Corn is Halix 98 team builder / player breaker of labels. What a long name, but that's his name. Okay, anyways, let's go and go back to doing that. That is a ridiculously long name. Yeah, what Overfield said. Yeah, if anyone still has any other questions, just let me know. Make sure to go over them all. And as I mentioned earlier, we will not be streaming tomorrow morning, but we'll still be doing the normal stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, that reminds me, I have a redeem code, by the way. Let me go hand it out. We are going to start doing one redeem code per stream from now on. And, yeah, let's go get one out. I'll get that right after this battle. Actually, I already have it on copy paste, so actually I don't even need to go get it out. I already got it. Let's see. I haven't used it yet, though. Let me double check if it actually is usable. Let's see. Put in my invite code. Put in the code. And there we go. There's the redeem code for any of you that want to use it. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. And you just click that link or go to gemsofwar.com, then click invite code. Then click redeem code, and it'll bring you there either or. And it gives the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There we go. Okay, let's go back to farming resources. Gotta get more gold for the fact that delves take so much gold now. And we actually need to go out of our way to farm it. Well, then again, in the past we've also gone out of our way to farm gold. Normally just any PvP at all is the way you farm gold. But this is a little bit more of a specific way of doing it, which is nice. And we're also getting a decent amount of glory too right now. If nothing else, we're starting to work our way to 1 million glory for the first time. There are people that already have 1 million glory, but we haven't hit it yet, so that'll be a nice milestone for us. I am going to start using a lot of it very soon, though. Just because we're going to be needing it for kingdom leveling. And once every single kingdom gets above level 10, every single new troop will be a new star level past that. So every single new troop that ever gets added, we'll need to make sure we instantly max it. For some kingdoms, that's also going to be required very soon as well. But it's not going to be a while for a lot of them. But still, need to start making sure we have the resources for it, because I'll start eating through our resources very hard once it comes around to that time. And we can't always use event keys for it, because that's going to cost way too many event keys, so gotta use some glory for it. Haven't been seeing too many people use Megavore defend teams, I've noticed. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of firebombs, but I mean, like, actual people just bothering to use it. Haven't seen that many out there as far as defense. Pretty sure a lot of people are using it offensively, but I guess it's because it's just too flimsy to use defensively. But most people didn't bother with it. That or people just don't have it. Could be another factor as well, obviously. It is one of the more recent mythics, so not many people have had the chance to just randomly get it as a drop. Unless they got it on the very first week it came out. Would you try this team next for Guild War Brown Day? Mountain Crusher, Famine, Megavore, and Scorpius. Why Scorpius? Just for the extra stats? If I was going to do Scorpius for a Brown Day, I'd rather do it with a poison and try doing double Scorpius casts as the whole premise of our team. But yeah, we can go build around Scorpius next week. I don't see why not. I just don't think I would do that exact team. I would want to go the poison route instead of just a buff route. But yeah, I guess technically if you really want to, you can use him just for his buff, but I don't know. If we're going to use him, I really want to try using his instant kill. Yeah, move that over. Oops, I keep taking every extra turn assuming we'll just like randomly get a kill. I forgot that only works if we're using Megavore. Okay, we'll move that over. We could almost die here. Gotta be careful. The code should work. I did test it on 2 different accounts, so if it works for both of those, it should be able to. Try refreshing the page or something. Also make sure there's not an extra space bar. Okay, we'll take the purple over. Take the skull so he doesn't. Throw a bunch of gold. And go from there. Alright, we'll take blue down. Take skull over. And down it goes. Okay, let's do some normal PvP. Let's see, do I not have a Megavore team set up for PvP? I don't think I do currently. Probably go get one for later. Bronze Lock Spear. What on earth is Bronze Lock Spear? I have so many weird teams set up. I was doing like a Ubastet version of this. Actually, this wasn't too bad, last I recall. Let's actually go use this. It's like a weird version of Bronze Lock Pistol. That isn't, that can actually kill pretty easily. So we'll do this. Get full mana. Throw this on whatever we want to kill. Then Ubastet gets full mana. We then Ubastet. And then you repeat the cycle again. Unfortunately, he doesn't get that free kill anymore. That free double-double. But you just keep doing this. Bronze Lock Pistol into Ubastet. And you can easily win that way. And there we go, through another one. And dead off of Ubastet, or should be dead. No! Okay, good, it died off a burn. That almost didn't happen. Yeah, that's what the team looks like. It's a bit of a strange team, but as I mentioned, once explosions were nerfed, which they were, Bronze Lock Pistol is basically the new Gorgulfa. And this, to my knowledge, is the strongest version of that team. And we have this max now, so we can actually go and gain gold off our pistol. Or we can gain gold that way too. There we go. And throw it down again. Actually, we already had enough damage. I didn't need to do that. Oh well. We'll do it on you because you're already dead. And now you're dead as well. That should be kill range. I'm just going to assume it is. And no, it is not. Of course. The only issue here is we don't have any way to deal with all of his mana drain. You know what? I will throw you. Why not? Why did you move like that? Okay, we'll take a bunch of brown. Go kill that out before it drains us again. Then we can just Ubastet for the win. If we can actually get his mana, that is. We'll take the red over. Take the yellow. Ubastet dead. It's a very strange team, but it works quite effectively. Plus, we get a bit of extra gold for each battle as well. The Firebombs. No, we'll go and do a normal battle. A normal battle, as in a Cedric Sparkle Sack with 3 chalices. All that give us a little orb thingy. Actually looks really cool how that is with the thing. You don't normally get to see the treasure actually in battle because why would anyone ever use them other than just to troll people? Actually, if I'm not mistaken, our defend team right now is 3 of them with a Firebomb. 3 mythic treasures with a Firebomb. Also, what's weird about treasures is they don't even gain any stats. Even as you level them and ascend them, they gain no stats. It's kind of strange. So that reminds me, we're probably not even remotely close to completing the event, are we? Because we have to kill blues this week, but I keep killing firebombs instead. So I haven't really killed too many blues this week yet. Should probably work on that more tomorrow. Okay, we'll go get a little bit extra gold. Gotta be careful he's not frozen when we do that, or else we don't get the free turn. Throw another pistol at that. Hopefully that's full mana for you, and it is. Good. That'll be a double kill, then we just take out the center too. And hopefully pistol doesn't die. Let's see. Any update when you might be using the newer account on streams and videos? Hopefully starting next week, we'll be doing that. It just kind of got a bit delayed between having family over, and then the hurricane, and then just catching up on everything, and getting back and situated into the house and all that. But, yeah, hopefully starting next week we'll be starting that up, or at least doing that a bit more than what we have been, that's for sure. We've only done it a few times, and the 3 times we have done, I believe they've all been later in the day, not really earlier on in the day. But we will basically be starting that, even though we technically already started it. It's probably next week. In the high 250s? Well, at the high 250s, you want to make sure you try getting every weapon in the game by getting your masteries up and make them all nice and even. Once you get every single weapon, you can do arena pretty well and start farming souls so you can get all the kingdoms upgraded. And focusing on getting 3-star and then eventually 5-star kingdoms would be one of your main priorities at that point. Definitely do all 3-star before you do 5 stars. If you try doing all 5 stars before doing all 3 stars, it just takes forever. And you're going to waste more resources than you need to. You can still do some of them, of course. You just don't want to try doing literally all of them that way. Just do all 3s, then all 5s. Alright, remove that. Get our thing down. Take a skull. We're up against Firebomb, so we actually don't really need to play this out too good. All we have to do is just make sure he doesn't get skulls. And that's pretty much it. Take a skull right there. Let him Firebomb or do whatever. And it was Firebomb. Take a skull. Also, we don't get as much gold for these because it's not a revenge, nor is it in Warlord 4. Because it's not casual PvP. Also, that reminds me. Let me go craft... I don't know why that common ingot just reminded me. But let me go and craft all my ingots into better ingots. Let's see. Soulforge. Other... wow, we do not get much progress. We can craft one of those. And we can craft one of these. We got one more epic ingot. So much progress. And we're still a while away from being able to do another while. And we can craft like 1 billion of these. 157 of those we can go craft, though that's going to be way too big a waste of resources. And there's no way to downgrade, unfortunately. It would be great if we could craft 1 legendary and get into like 2 epic ingots or something. That would be very, very useful. Trade stones have it reversed. I don't know why those don't. They would be able to sink a lot of souls if they did. But anyways, let's go and... I guess we'll keep using this team. This seems actually quite a bit of fun. I do miss using Bronze Lock Pistol like it's supposed to be used. Like, this is how it's supposed to be used. We'll get that, throw that over. Get that on first slot just to make sure Ubastet's definitely 100% enough damage. Throw it down, if it'll let me. And then do it again, throw that in there. Get a yellow. I think that's enough damage. We'll find out by it not killing. And yep, exactly so. Okay, what's the game plan now? I think you move and then the other one doesn't. No, they both move simultaneously. Really? You don't even get to reorder them correctly then because of that. Some of them move things in different ways, which is kind of weird. Like the movement troops. Some of them do it one way, some of them do it the other. It's very strange that they all don't do it the exact same way. There's a lot of things that have different wording, or it has the same wording in this game, but they have different functions. It's kind of strange. I'll take a blue. Get pistol up and then just double pistol him. Maybe even 1 pistol if we get enough skulls. And 2 HP, really? It's because he has immune to burning. Or I believe he has it. Yeah, he is impervious. He's immune to everything, pretty much. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions that I may have missed? Oh, what was that one-shot troop and Delve faction was talking about? Lady Marana, her name is, or whatever it's called. She's the red-blue from the Crypt faction. Yeah, she's not really useful for anything. She's pretty underwhelming. The only reason I need more copies of her is because of she's needed for pure faction. Multiple copies of her. To have any chance of defeating on level 500, we will need 3 or 4 of her. Ideally 4. Could you repeat what faction Delve the one-shot troop is from? Crypt Keeper. Or whatever that one is called. Why can I never remember what it's called? But it's the one all the way in the top left here. Yeah, Crypt Keepers. That's right. But yeah, Crypt Keeper is where you get it. There she is right there. You can see her. And it's a random chance out of opening a portal from this faction that you would end up getting her. The exact drop rate, I have no clue. It's probably somewhere around like a 1 in 50 or something. I don't know. It's pretty rare, that's for sure. Did you do a stream earlier? If so, might it be on YouTube? Yes, I'll be uploading it right after this stream. They normally don't get uploaded immediately just because they have a they need a render before they can be visually seen, and it should be done rendering by now. So I'll go post that as soon as we end the stream. Oh no, he killed my pistol. Really? This whole team is dependent on that pistol. That's like half the team. The other half is occasionally getting Ubastets, but still. That's quite unfortunate. Go get a Firebomb, go. Maybe it'll help us. Yeah, we got burning. That didn't really do much. We'll take a yellow over. I think we're just going to go the skull route, get a full Ubastet, throw some skulls, kill it that way. Hey, we actually can get him down for some damage. It's mainly to get rid of his barriers, but still, we get some mana generation and we got rid of his barriers. So that's nice. I need 1 more skull hit and we'll be able to kill him, I think. Problem is finding where on earth that 1 skull hit is. Never mind, we died. Yep, never mind. Even got a shadow guy in there. Shadow sister. Rip. That will happen if pistol dies. That will happen. Okay, we can't leave on a lose, so we'll go with the next battle. You have a question. What is the troop you are using in the 2nd slot? This is Greed. You get him from Sinner Mirage, the most recent and last kingdom, basically, to be added to the game. He's a rare, so you can get him pretty easily. He's in the gold and glory chest is where you can find him, and he is a pretty common troop in glory and gold chests, so it shouldn't be that hard to obtain him. And once you get him fully traded, he has empowered, which allows him to gain a bunch of gold immediately. He can also somewhat be used as a tank because he gains a lot of HP from his ability. Normally, you would only really use it with Bronze Lock Pistol, though. Bronze Lock Pistol and Bonnie Rose are about the only 2 things that are really good value out of him. And I guess maybe Sharky earlier on in the game could get away with it. Oops, he is stealthy. Okay, we'll throw another one just in case that's not enough, and then just kill both of them. And that should be match. If he doesn't Dawnbringer, good. And down he goes. Did you hear that Hurricane is making a return trip? I have heard some mention of that. I really hope it's not. I'm not even situated yet from the most recent one. It better not. Oh no, I hate hurricanes. I might not even evacuate if it's like a 1 or something. We'll have to see exactly what it is by then. Because my area didn't really get too much damage. As long as all the trees around are secured, there isn't anything really bad that can really happen. Unless there's like a lot of flash flooding warnings. But, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll judge it once it gets a bit closer. But, yeah, I really hope it's not coming again. We literally just had to deal with this. Don't really want to have to deal with it again. But anyways, guys, that'll wrap it up for now. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Be continuing with the Delves and Crypt Keepers, doing whatever color Guild War Day it is. Forget what it is off the top of my head. I think it's like yellow or something. No, purple? Red? I forget. Actually, let's go check. And other than that, we'll have, I guess some Bounty Hunter, because we'll need to go and do that for leaderboard. Tomorrow is Red Day. Oh, maybe I'll try Megavore tomorrow. Megavore is the last day that we can actually, or tomorrow is the last day that we could try doing a Megavore team. That'd be funny if we actually use double Megavore in Red Guild War. I almost feel tempted to do that. We do own 2 Megavores, so we can do that if we wanted to. We might give that a shot. We'll see. I'll need to think of what kind of team we can get away with it. Oh, you know what would have been really good? Alchemist Moneylender double Megavore on Brown Day. You know what? That's our next Brown Day. We didn't do it today because I didn't think of that until now, even though we've used that team in the past. But I want to try that. It didn't work in Delves because it was too flimsy. But in Guild Wars, you don't really have to worry about that. It will take like 3, 4, 5 hits before they actually kill you in Guild Wars. So, yeah, we'll need to try that. Alchemist, Moneylender, double Megavore for Guild War, just to see what it scores, and go from there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming down. I'll see you all later. Good night, everyone. Goodbye, and have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everyone.